believe that America can be beautiful. How can America be made beautiful? Now, family, listen. My brother Imam Wadafuddin and I have had disagreement, but his followers and mine have never given each other as much as a bloody nose. Because in spite of our differences, there's a deep love in us. We don't like the things about our nation that is not good, but I don't want to live anywhere else. I want America to be made right. I don't want to see America go the way of Rome and Babylon and Sodom and Gomorrah. But why won't she go that way? If the men of religion and the women of religion keep silent.
There goes the liar, brothers and sisters. Our nation. I thought she's supposed to represent the Nation of Islam. Nation represents America. He's an agent. He's a demon. His power is the devil. Those things are very clear. You have pictures of it. You have him stating his father is the devil. He don't say his father is the devil. He says he's Caucasian, Portuguese Jew. He wants to call him a devil. Book of Exodus tells us he's Aaron, deceiver, liar. Everything about him stinks, comes of shit. And now he loves him. Why? All the scriptures, all the prophets, all the ministers, and God himself says America is doomed for destruction, judgment for what they've done. Babylon will be, well, he don't want that to happen. So he's right? And he's resisting God's will. He's resisting God's will. Let me move on, brothers and sisters. Watch this. That's his daddy. Look at the resemblance. The pictures out there on Wikimedia and all that kind of stuff and Google. That's his daddy. He's skin folk. He's not us. Abraham's seed. He's a devil in black skin, a wolf in sheep clothing. Beware of them. Move on, brothers and sisters. Now, we say how you feel about America. People that's been tormenting us, terrorizing us, beating us, murdering us, hanging us for hundreds of years. We say how you feel about them. He loves them. He don't want to see judgment. He don't want to see them paying for what they've done. He don't want to see that. He don't want to see nothing happen to them. But look what he thinks about you, the Muslims. What do you think about you? See how loving he is towards you.
When the Muslims were alive, I'll say it again. When the Muslims were alive, you dead as hell now on both sides.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, we are. Yes, sir. That's real, brother. Both sides.
Wake us up, dear Apostle.
When we was alive, we set up schools.
That's right.
When we were alive, we had supermarkets.
That's right.
We owned buildings. We owned farmland. We were busy doing something, hiring our people. Well, I'm telling the Muslims, damn it, if you don't come alive, you will die like you are. And I will say, thank you, Allah, because if they're not doing nothing on top of the earth, let the worms eat their ass.
Whoa. That's the thing about you, brothers and sisters. The ones that made him a multimillionaire, him and his son. He has no business anyplace. What? They have him to live in mansions. They have expensive suits on his back, expensive jewelry on his finger. You provide that for him. But you say you did him wrong. Did you lie to him? You cheat him? No. You didn't do enough for him. He's the one that killed the Nation of Islam. You know, wow, someone was a lie. They was a killer. I was there. And on top of that, we had those things because Elijah Muhammad took the money that we gave him, our money, and invested in us. He invested in residential places for us. He represented. He invested in banks, clothing stores, farmland. He invested in that. So we enjoyed the benefit. He didn't put the money in his pocket like Farrakhan did. That's why he's cursed with a curse. He's Malachi. He's robbing the nation. He didn't produce a goddamn thing, but he's a multimillionaire. Elijah Muhammad did not leave him a multimillionaire. He left all the resources, all the assets in the name, all the finance in the name of Nation of Islam and believers. And they took it all and ran, got rid and destroyed Nation of Islam. So we had a leader. That's why he had those things. He's been putting the money in his pocket. That's why he's cursed with a curse. Let's move on, brothers and sisters.
$5,000. Cash payment to anyone who can prove that what lying son of a devil Farrakhan is preaching is consistent with the lessons, supreme wisdom, of Master Fard Muhammad Elijah Muhammad's representation of his teacher Master Fard's teachings.
Well, let's just have a little issue here. Brothers and sisters. What's going on here? Hmm. Hmm. Wow, that's it. Oh, well, the technical issue, I resolved it. Wow, that happened. There you go. Oh, what happened here? Okay, again, bro, it says that speaks for itself. They never step up to credit $5,000. So let's move on. Now, I just want to talk about a few things, brothers and sisters. Let me show a couple things first, then the main topic here. See, we talked about, you understand that Injil, what you call Revelations, tells you how this what's supposed to happen, but no one seems to understand it. And all kinds of conjecture. But the bottom line is, we understand it's the fifth seal that goes first. Release the sixth seal, which releases the first four. So the fifth seal, if you notice and read it carefully, is silent, silent. I mean, the first seal says something, the second seal says something, third. The fifth seal says, no, it's the silence. So the fifth seal will be a seal of silence. Then the sixth seal will all hell break loose. Now, we're in the sixth seal now. The silence was between June of last year and January this year. Approximately 7 months. Says to be silence half an hour, hours a year. So half of that is about 6 months. So they say July, August, September, October, November, December, right? Which is about January. So right now, it's silent, and then hell breaks loose. That's sixth seal. And it's already getting set up. All attention on the Middle East right now, all attention. And the bottom line is it has to blow up or has to settle down. No evidence that it's going to settle down. In fact, things got hotter since so-called COVID. And so nothing to settle down. So the silence, they had the war in June, then silence, all of a sudden it started back up again with their sneak attack, right? When Iran with their trying to destabilize the government, the first strike. Now it didn't work because it was blocked by Iran. So now they're preparing for the second strike, moving all kinds of military into the area, which will happen any day now, maybe any hour now. So there it is. It's told beforehand, not after, like Farrakhan. He hears all the news after the news. Message cutting, which they never talk about. They keep telling you, Elijah's last messenger. Tell me how you get that. Where you get that information from? Where you get that information? He's the last messenger. Which Malachi says, no. It says there's two messengers. Messenger cutting who will come to Elijah's temple. Okay. We'll move on, brothers and sisters. I'm definitely going to keep this short today. This is what we're up against, brothers and sisters. Make our own cream plant earth. Or everything of ours they have. We have nothing. So how would make an owner create a planet Earth? That means everything belongs to us, but they have it. They have control of us. They have control of our energy. Tells we work for them. That means they have control of our energy. We do what they tell us to do. We do what they tell us to do. And they have us captive here. They have our identity. They claim they're Israel. They have our land. They claim this Arabia's their land. They have our economy. And this clown has the nation, and he's destroyed our vision. We had a vision of going home. He said, we are going anywhere. So the reward of 400 years of servitude, of being terrorized, right? Trauma, murder, rape, nothing. We deserve it because we're sinful and wicked. It's not that this needs to be judged and we get reward from our great substance. That wouldn't happen if it was being here tormented. It was being here because we're sinful. This is what we're up against. And they're going to resist. Every step of the way. So that's the apocalypse. War. Take back everything that belongs to us. It all belongs to us. Earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. With us. And this here was on every FY meeting I was doing. Elijah was around. And this is what we hope for. This is what Elijah's mama gave us. But Farrakhan said, no, man, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. We ain't going nowhere. Let's move on. See this right here? This is my main point. Blowing the light out. That's what Master Mama getting ready to do. He's going to blow the light out. What's the light? The light economics. That's why America became the light of the world, because it was the center of economics. The greatest producer and controller of economics. Some of that's passed over to China and other places, but for years it was America. Economics is a light. Religion is just right, how you manage energy, your economics. That's what religion is, how you manage your economics. Without religion, without economics, you don't have need for religion. That's what we suffer. In starvation, we suffer from lack of energy. Lack of religion. If you have no energy, you have no energy. If you have no energy, you have no religion. Anyway, so he's about to blow it out. What that means? You have going to have economic collapse in America very soon. It's going to start out with economic collapse in Russia, in Europe. It's spread here. Economic collapse. That means you're going to be thrown into total darkness. There'll be no light. It means no food, no clothing, gas, nothing. That's the light. It'll be totally out. People sit in darkness, seeing a great light. So they're going to see a light, but you won't see it. Now, if you're a devil or a demon, you won't see it. They will see it. Because that's the exit way out of here. Because right now, they don't have a vision. You told them, well, Christianity's a vision. American dream's a vision. You told them. So he put on his ads in the paper and everything with blacks now and interracial. We tell them economics is a light, and it is a light. But it's the light by which they use that's controlling us with. That light's about to go out because Master Muhammad is going to shut that light out. Shut it out, shut it down. It's going to cast America in total darkness. That means no economics, no food, no shelter. Total economic collapse, no jobs, total economic collapse. After you're going to have total anarchy. Before you have everything, the lights out. He's about to blow the light out. Because see, they're going to take care, you're going to have back the Shia up when they take control of the Middle East. Stop that flow of oil. So America got plenty of oil. Well, maybe they do it, maybe they don't. Strategic Petroleum Reserve. The lights come. In other words, they fuel most of the so-called known world, this reality. When they get control, they're going to shut it down. So Europe will have no access to the oil anymore. So they're going to go into total darkness, total economic collapse. Be rescued by Russia. But then they own Russia. But then America, whose lights went out here. At this point, they still had a light because they had plenty of oil. They said clean. Most of their militaries is locked down in Europe. And so now the Europeans they're outposts, they're on attack because now there was that conflict with Russia. And Russia in contact with Ukraine. Sometimes I said it wrong. It was in Europe and America was contesting against Russia. But now Europe is in total darkness. The only source of light is Russia. They allow Russia against America, and America's all its bases are in jeopardy. They lose their whole good part of it in their army because the personnel is locked down in understand? So what's happening? What's happening is that majority of America's militaries, they have to rush to Europe to protect their military who's under fire from the Europeans. Because they allow Russia now. That's Armageddon. Armageddon's the European war. So they rush, but they treat it or petroleum reserves. But the point is that they don't have access to any other oil, so they have to use that oil to maintain their military. They maintain their structure, they manage their energy through the military purposes. The scripture, but military. They trust their military, as book of Daniel said they would do. They trust their military. But now the military is in jeopardy because a good percentage of military is in Europe, which is under fire. Under fire. The militants, let me put it another way, say it this way. Their military, America's military, is under fire in Europe because now the Europeans are allied with Russia. They need Russian oil to make the actors stay viable. So now all Americans outposts in Europe is under attack. That's the large part of the American army. So they got to rush there to take and protect the army. In the process, they have to commandeer all the oil reserves they have in America in order to fight that battle, to relocate there, they have carriers or how they get there, and maintain their presence. So engines do that. So therefore, the lights go out in America, because they had to commandeer all the oil, everything, to fight that battle. It's a threat, mortal battle, Europe. So now you got lights out here too. Lights out in Europe. Lights came on back in Europe because the Russians provided it, fueled it. There's no one to do it here. So now, it plunged America into darkness. The economics is totally destroyed. So America's in darkness. The black folks in the greatest darkness because they'll be under attack by whites. Because when there's no food, no heat, no oil, they said, what are they going to do? Start eating people. You 3/5 humans, so you'll be one of the first things to eat. Attack you. But just before that happens, before they take and shut the light out, soon I will come to NOI. People said dark side, a great light. They give them a light. So when that light goes out, they'll have light. And instructions on how to get the hell out of here. That's what's going to happen, brothers and sisters. about to happen. Economics is the light. Religion is just how you manage that light. You keep talking religion, no economics. That's why America uses it as a weapon. 666 is America, Britain, and false Israel. What was the main weapon? Not be able to buy, sell sanctions unless you do what they want you to do, or if you fail to not acknowledge the image of the beast, which is false Israel. Understand, brothers and sisters? What's going on here? What's going on? It's about to go out. Any day now. Any hour. It does. The only light there's going to be is light that Suma provides. And the food that Master Muhammad provides. That's going to be a new light in America. He told darkness. People at that point, their eyes will wake up. Eyes will wake up at that point. Because what was keeping them distracted, what was keeping them clinging to earth, what was keeping them, right, off kilter. The American dream, the false vision. See? Good job. All this comes as creatures of hope, and they don't have anything, and then all the opposition to them being themselves and coming together as Hajj of one nation, destroyed. I was going to say systematically, but I just say destroyed. And so now all of a sudden your eyes come open, and then there's someone here, Suleiman, saying, hey, the darkness, and they can't, people eating each other, I mean, it's terrible. And they don't know what to do. It's Lion, Farrakhan, or these guys were, 30, 40 years, and they know all they beg for money, but now when it's so hit the fan, they don't know what to do. But Suleiman says, no, don't worry about it. Gotcha. Here's your vision. Falls Israel is going down. So now that's clear that the true vision is our vision. That's true Saint Abraham. Your vision, there's the exit door right there. You can get out of this mess. The exit that door. Angel. You understand, brothers and sisters? It's about to happen. I'm going to blow this light out. It's through my head. Right? Directions. Light, a brighter light. Get the hell out of here. You have an escape route. They don't. Demons don't, the devils don't have an escape route. Let's look at this, brothers. This is crushing. They're about to be crushed. Okay. Pressure, like nothing they can do. Nothing they can do. Greater pressure all comes lesser pressure. Question might exist in brothers. And a lot of people are going to be taken out here as slaves. They said they would take us captives to all the nations that they brought us, as you have done to you. So their people are going to be made slaves. You're going to survive. Here. See right here? You know, back in the 20s, whatever, you had a thing called blackface. They didn't want to play black actors. So they had white people put black skin on, and they would mock us and make us look stupid and everything else. They had a big laugh. Al Joseph was one of the biggest. He was that Brad Pitt at that time. Right? Just look him up, man, and all that stuff. But now, there's an age of television and stuff like that, right? So they had to find some real blackface. Right? It's not real original people. That's these. The devils. Blackface. Skin folks. Why hold on to those names? Freeman, Denzel. Why hold on those names? Because that's who they are. They're master children, mass rape children. So they don't need blackface anymore because they got these. That's the real thing. Okay? Real thing, brothers. So wavelength frequency, that's what it is. Everything is based on wavelength frequency. All the atoms and everything built on wavelength frequency. I got to throughout the last couple of days. So I'm broadcasting a higher wavelength frequency that exists. That means no matter how small, how low amplitude of mine is still greater than their wave of frequency. So it's changing the world. But what's happening in the world is it's not benefit for me. So why is it not benefit them? No, it'll benefit us. I explained it by the global warming and everything else. Anyway, that's what's happening. My brothers and sisters. Because higher frequency, higher wave, they can't touch the Injil was written on a higher wave of frequency than they are. If they can't understand it. Understood. They did, they would cry. The destruction will be terrible. Then you got the discipline. That's where religion comes in at. Religion times energy equals power. Discipline is manage your energy. Energy, you manage it. Manage turning into power. This is the 5 pillars how to do that. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but I got to go. There's some of the things that you protect against. Wait, bro, so I'm going to go right here. I'm going to leave. Assalamu alaikum.